filled it to the top. And then he looked out into the lecture hall to the students and he asked, "Is this jar full?" And the students said, "Yes, it's full, obviously." And the professor, he then proceeded to put pebbles into the jar. And they started to settle in between the big spaces of the big rocks. Then the professor asked, "Is this jar full?" And the students were kind of catching on, so they said no. So then he proceeded to take a bag of sand. He dumped it in. It filled the cracks between the pebbles and the big rocks. Asked the class, "Is this full?" And then for his last little surprise, he took some water, a big jug of water, dumped it in, and that even filled in between the sand. And then he looked out to the students and he said, "This jar is your life. The big rocks represent the important things, your health, your family, your values. The pebbles represent the other important things, but that aren't urgent, your social life, your career, your hobbies. The sand represents the things day to day that aren't important, but take up a lot of our time. And then the water represents distractions in our life, like social media and gossip. And if you do not prioritize the big things first, the big rocks first, you won't be able to fit much in your jar. See, if you filled that jar with sand first, you couldn't fill the big rocks in, the pebbles or the water. And so the moral of the story here is, if you do not prioritize the big rocks in your jar first, you won't have time for anything else, and nothing else really matters. There is no more noble of a cause than being the best version of you, because that is number one.